Alright, so I just filmed another video, and I wanted to film the beginning of this one because I want to tell you like the purpose and what I'm doing before I clean my face. So today I'm wearing some of the Rihanna Fenty products. Let me take my glasses off so you can see. I'm wearing the Rihanna Fenty. I picked up the primer, the foundation, and the lip gloss. So I picked up all three products, and I'm going back because I wanted to do try on error with these three products before I spent too much money on the line, and then I got home and I was like, I spent way too much money. I did not need all of this, things like that. So I got like the basics, and I'm wearing all three today right now. So I have the foundation, the primer, and the lip gloss on. And I just wanted to show you guys really quickly because I'm going to go pick up the trio set of all three, the trio magnetic highlighter, contour, and concealer. And I'm going to go pick those up and try them because all I have on today is my powder contour, and I wanted to show you guys what happened with me today and kind of explain it to you. So for starters, primer, I think I really enjoyed it. It looks pretty nice. My skin looks smooth. Ignore, these are from my glasses, so ignore those. But here's really my problem area where I get a lot of pores and things like that. My nose is a huge problem area. Lip gloss, 10 out of 10, love it. It's very shiny. It is very nourishing. It's not sticky at all. I just ate dinner, so if you see something on my lips, that's my dinner. It's nourishing. It's not sticky at all. Like some lip glosses, you know, you stick your lips together and you get like the strings between your lips. I think it is the perfect shade. It looks great on me. I will wear this color almost like every day. Might buy another one to have a backup of this. Foundation. Let me tell you what I'm going through today, and then we're going to try it when I go get the trio. I'm about to go pick it up, and we're going to try the trio on top of the foundation to see if my theory is correct. So this foundation, when you first put it on, first of all, I got the shade 120, and that matched my skin perfectly. As you can see, it's a really good match. So I was super excited about that because even my Maybelline makeups, they just really don't match. So when I put this on, you do see, like in all the videos, people are saying it dries down matte. It dries down almost with a powder finish. Completely true. I put it on and I got scared for a minute because I was looking in the mirror and I'm like, this looks so dull. This looks so weird because you're not used to that. I'm used to powdering, and you're not supposed to powder over top of this. Even her collection, she only has a translucent touch-up powder. Like, it's not even a setting powder, which is really weird. So with this foundation, it is $34, and I'm going to show you all the products and everything in the later video, but it's $34 or $32. I think the primer is $34. And so I spent on just these three items, it cost me $90, and that's why I didn't want to go overboard and not like some of them. So I wanted to go product by product, and I'd rather go back to the store a few times than spend too much money and waste it. So with this foundation, that was my first thing, was it is kind of intimidating at first when you put it on, especially when you're so pale like me and you're eliminating all of your natural skin color and you're eliminating the natural contour and the natural highlight. You get like this looks so weird because normally when you put a foundation on, it is very shiny, it is very glowy, and you have to bring that down to a demi matte or things like that. So the second thing I've noticed is, since I'm not supposed to powder, I'm not sure if you can tell, but I didn't powder anything except my under eye because I did put a concealer on. But here I'm getting crinkly, some wrinkles here in my laugh lines, and then above my lip where my highlighter is, it's getting a little something on my lip, a little just patchy almost, and that's why I want to go get the trio. If you look here where my bronzer is, it's very patchy, so I'm thinking this does not need any powder of it. This is a powder bronzer, a powder blush, and a powder highlight. I'm thinking if I go get the $50 trio, it'll set better on the skin. So this is kind of like a trial and error video with these products because I haven't seen people do that. I've seen people just try them. So like all together, like the whole collection. So I really wanted to do a like trial and error thing. So I'm getting really patchy here, and I'm not sure why. And I think it's because I don't get patchy. This is my Shade and Light palette, so it's not even a cheap bronzer or anything like that. This bronzer works on me no matter the makeup, no matter the foundation. I'm having a bad makeup day, Shade and Light, boom, good to go. So I'm thinking if I use the cream, it would probably set better into the skin and into the makeup since you don't powder the makeup. Putting a powder over top is just being a little weird. Don't get me wrong, the makeup is still pretty today. It's not that bad. To the naked eye, to somebody who doesn't wear makeup every day, you won't notice it. My sister did not notice that. I was like, hey, what do you think of my makeup? Things like that. I always ask my family to get their opinion, and they never say anything. They didn't say anything today. They said it looked really, really nice. So it does look nice, but to me, I can see this here, the patchy, and I can start to see the wrinkling. So I think maybe a very thin setting powder, like I think maybe just a thin brush of something like this over your face. This is the Benefit Hello Flawless. Just something really, really thin might just help set it just a little bit. And I'm going to get the trio. We're going to continue this video and see if my theory is right. That if you buy one, you have to buy two. If you buy two, you have to buy three. If you buy three, you have to buy four. I think this might be one of those collections that you need the whole collection. So I'm going to let you guys know. I wanted to try the main steps first and then update you guys on the bronzer pack. And I'm about to go run out to the store right now to go get that. So I will update you guys tomorrow on how my face looks. So I will see you guys then. Alright guys, so I have you zoomed in really, really close so that you can see the makeup, and I left my glasses off. This is day 2 of wearing the Rihanna makeup by itself, and I'm going to explain why. So again, I tried it with a different primer today because I saw, who did I see do that? I saw somebody do that, and they used a different primer, and it worked better for them. So I did try my Hangover RX primer today. I don't think it made a difference in the foundation. I'm still getting a bunch of creasing. I'm not sure if you can see that around my nose is kind of peeling off. So I think the foundation definitely works better by itself. Let's see if you can like fix it. I haven't touched anything up. I never touch my makeup up. I never have to, even after like a nap or a long day. And I live in Florida, so that's pretty good. The lip gloss is obviously worn off. I wore it again today. So I know in this video previously that I'm going to connect to this because obviously this is the day after I said I was about to run out and get the makeup. Well, I had a hard time finding it, but I did run out today and find it. So this video is just going to be my first opinions and reviews, and tomorrow when I do my makeup, I'm going to upload a video of the full face using Fenty products. But I'm just going to give you my opinions and reviews right off the jump from this makeup. So let's start with the stuff I bought first. Lip gloss, 10 out of 10. Love it. The shade looked pretty on me. It looked pretty on my mom. Tried on my boyfriend because you guys know he has a much more olive skin tone. 10 out of 10. I think everyone should pick this up. It stayed on me. I wore it today. It stayed for about 3 hours while eating too. I had a snack at a pretzel at the mall. So love this. There's only one shade, Fenty Glow. But I think it is worth the $18 because you'll pay that for a MAC lipstick or anything like that. That's a pretty good price for lip gloss. These two, I think personally if you buy one, you have to buy the other. I think as you can see today, I had a lot more separation. I had peeling around my nose, around my lip. I think if you buy the foundation, you have to buy the primer. Second thing, do not wear this if you have dry skin. If you have normal skin, I would say mine has its days when it's dry, but I do not have dry skin. I have just normal skin. I don't know what you would call it. It's not dry, it's not oily, it's just skin. But when I did have a dry patch, I could see it. I actually had one like right here. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but it kind of made it a little thick. Excuse my eyebrows. I need to get them done this weekend when I get my nails done. But I don't know if you can kind of see right there. I tend to get a little dry on these areas because I scrub my hairline at night. So I think if you buy one, you have to buy the other, which is a downfall because now you're looking at almost $70 in 2 products. So I think they're really, really nice. Of course, I'll give you a full tutorial tomorrow using the products, so stay tuned for that. But I do think these have to go hand in hand. Keep that in mind. That's a $70 purchase. So now I went into the store today and I did pick up the trio, which retails for $54. I live in Florida, the United States. $54. I got this in the trio, the light one, which comes with linen, amber, and starstruck. So this is considered light 100. Packaging on everything is obviously really nice. Let me go back to the foundation really quick and show you guys the packaging. I've been opening it from the bottom because I didn't want to rip the seal on the top. So I do think the packaging makes it more worth it. I'm sure you guys have seen this packaging all over the internet. But then at least I can throw away the boxes if I go ahead and show you. So the packaging is glass on every bottle, which I really love because it makes a statement. It stands out from any other bottle. I do have one other product that is a glass foundation. I'm trying to go quick because I don't know how much memory I have on my phone. So they are glass. They are really nice. I like that they made, especially for paler skinned people, I like that they made the tops 2 different colors so that I don't accidentally grab my primer and think I'm putting on foundation or vice versa. So I like that she distinguished the difference between the foundation and the primer with two-tone packaging. The logo is really simple. It just says Fenty Beauty in a gray print. I like that it's a simple text. You can read it. I like that the package is very simple, nothing to it. Very simple. The lip gloss is great. It is just is it glass? Lip gloss seems plastic to me. It has this like two-tone blush metallic lid. It's very chrome. I like it because you can also kind of use it as a mirror if you're touching up. This could be a mirror, except it's on the lid, so it couldn't be a mirror, but it could be a mirror to check if you need touch-ups. Writing is just in silver to match the lid. Love that. So now the packaging on the trio, of course, you all have probably seen, it is the magnetic packaging. A lot of people that sold them, this did not sell me. Really, I could care less if it was magnetic. I do think it's a cool touch, but it's not like, oh my god, I need that because it's magnetic. I know a lot of people said that. On the top, there is the FB for Fenty Beauty on the top of each thing, and then, of course, shade names and product info on the bottom. So the first thing I noticed was that this one was a little bit open, and when I did get home, even though it's pushed all the way down and I opened the pack myself, there's no chance of the package being open. It was, sorry, I'm trying to film this video quick because the sun is setting. It was stamped into the top of the bottle. So, I mean, that is what it is, but it is. So this is Linen, the Light 100 shade concealer or highlight, if you would say. I did feel these being very creamy in the store. As you can see, it blends out easily with the finger. It's a very light coverage. It didn't cover any of my freckles or anything on my hands. It is very light coverage, but a lot of people are saying they're very dry. I don't have that feeling. Of course, we'll see in the tutorial tomorrow when I try it on my face. So then the trio also came with the contour shade Amber, which a lot of people were saying was way too ashy for their skin. I find it to be pretty brown. It blends out really nicely, like really, really quick. Like that was in just one rub. It doesn't look too patchy and it looks pretty brown, but I do have very pink skin, so I think this will work perfect on me. And there's its payoff on my finger, and you can obviously see that it's very creamy. It blended out that quick. I debated this trio hard and long, but when I swatched this today, sold. This sold the entire trio to me, even though I could buy this separately. I think you can buy this separately. This is Starstruck, but I was like, if I'm getting one, I might as well get the $54 deal, because if not, I'm going to pay $25 for one. So I might as, it's basically like buy two, get one free. This is the highlighter. I love that. It is so bright. It is so shiny. I keep watching my time. Oop, they just stuck together. Like, let me use this finger so I don't mix them. Like, just look how pretty that is. And this has gold flakes in it, silver flakes in it. It really just is very metallic, and you can easily layer over top a powder highlighter with this. So you can see the concealer, the contour, and the highlighter together. I think they're a very creamy formula. I think they're beautiful products. They look like they're going to blend out perfect, but we will see tomorrow in that tutorial. These are just my first looks and opinions on the product, and from wearing the foundation for 2 days, I do think if you have dry skin, it's not for you, and I do think if you buy it, you have to buy the primer. So then I also picked up a blush stick, which technically it's a highlighter or anything you want to use it for, but I picked it up to use as blush. This is Yacht Life, and I picked this one up because it was the most pinky one. I prefer like a pinky blush, not a very orange or anything like that. And I think I'm just going to swatch this right here for you guys. And as you can see, it's very metallic. It's almost like a duochrome between orange and pink. So I did pick this one up to use as a blush because I figured if I'm using a contour, a highlighter, and a concealer from the collection, I might as well get a blush from the collection. This one does feel a little bit more drier than the other products, than these three. This one doesn't feel as creamy, but on the skin, due to application, it feels creamy. But when blending it out with my finger, it doesn't feel creamy. We're going to try these products with a beauty blender, a sponge, whatever you want to call it. I don't have an actual beauty blender. I use this Real Technique. blender, but we're going to try them all tomorrow. Every packaging is magnetic, so if you buy the trio, you don't have to worry about, is this going to stick? It'll stick. Here's all 4 of them stuck together, so we will put these to the test tomorrow. But right off the bat, I would say it is a beautiful collection, beautiful packaging. If you buy one thing, I think you have to buy 3 things. If you buy the foundation, you have to buy the primer and at least a trio or a contour stick, because as you can see, my contour is thicker here, it's patchier here, it's grabbing here instead of where I put it all over. So I wanted to leave my glasses off to show you guys. I've had this makeup on for 5 or 6 hours now, 7 hours. You did see it breaking apart. Unlike yesterday, it was breaking a little less. So if you buy the foundation, you have to buy the primer. But I do think the collection is beautiful. Stay tuned. Tomorrow I'll be doing a full look with Fenty Beauty. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know what you guys think down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Bye, guys.